How do you get your head around that?
Well, need to have another look at it. Need to have a deeper dive. Clearly something wasn't right. We just got dominated from go to way really. And we kicked 4 in a row in the first, and the scoreboard would have looked okay, but we're doing it from our back half and never really got the game played in our terms. We got beaten in all aspects that we wanted to compete in today.
Have you got an initial thought about where it went wrong most for you?
Well, we've got contest. Yeah. I don't know whether the contest numbers will look overly bad, but what they were able to get out of their contest wins versus what we were able to get out of our contest wins was, chalk and cheese. They were able to, a contest win and ended in them getting on the outside of us and us not being able to stop them. And putting our backs under enormous pressure. Yeah, and we didn't get the same back the other way.
I guess the Dogs ended up with a really big lead in disposals, but also the tackle count and the pressure. Is that really disappointing?
Oh, it's really disappointing. Well, we had 11 guys at half time without a tackle. Through that period where they kicked 12 of 13 goals, the pressure was 1.6 or something along those lines, and that hasn't been us. We need to dig a bit deeper as to why.
Do you think it's just a mindset thing? How can you explain that?
Well, I can't really explain it at the moment. Going into the bye with a big win and everyone pumping tyres up. Said to the players after the game, it just looked like a team who was desperate to keep the season alive and a team who was comfortable playing each other. But there was no warning signs for me during the week. Maybe I spoke about it too much. Maybe I talked too much about it. But couldn't fault players' attitude at training and their application to meetings and training. So have to dig a bit deeper as to why.
Immediately after that Melbourne game, you'd said, you've had trouble coming out of the bye. Is it an issue, you think?
Oh, 3 years in a row we've lost out of the bye. We're not the only team though. I think 2/3 of the teams lose out of the bye. I think that's stat over the last 3 or 4 years, so I have to check that one. But we need to, not much we can do about it now. Thought we changed a few things up. Like I said, thought our players approached training really well, couldn't fault their attitudes. But we need to have a look at it.
They perhaps get a bit ahead of themselves after such a massive win, and then to come out and just have such a massive loss. It's quite a dramatic swing from game to game, isn't it?
Oh, of course it is. Yeah. No, we've got some soul searching to do after that. Yeah. But bounce back quickly in this league. And it's a good reminder that the opposition you're coming up against is not going to give you any favours for having a good win. Or we are on the ladder. You actually get the opposition's best because, like I said before, they're desperate. They look like the more desperate team today.
You've been so good throughout the year. Do you feel these sorts of drop-offs were behind you this season?
You never say never because they happen, don't they? Like they happen to a lot of different teams throughout the year. Every team's had maybe 1 or 2. This is 2 probably for us now. Can't accept it. We need to understand why and we need to learn from it. But I don't think I was confident enough to say that it was never going to happen again.
How did you approach the midfield battle? Bontempelli in tag and he got off the chain.
Well, we tried to. We tried to tag him, but there's so much depth through that middle of the ground. If you can't get your hands on the ball when they spread, there's no point having one person locked onto one person if there's 2 or 3 out. And felt like they owned the outside of the contest far too easily all day, which makes it hard to tag one and lock one person away. And we'll need to look at it, how we go with the accountable roles. Is there a more effective way of doing it? But felt like it, by trying to stop one would have been putting a finger in a hole and water still pouring in. They were getting involved behind the ball, in front of the ball. Other mids were getting involved. So it was a team effort both ways.
The Walters hammy, is that a nasty?
Yeah, I haven't had an update on that. So looks like he's done his hammy, but the severity of it, I'm not sure.
Young's okay.
Yeah, he came back on, finished the game off.
And Chapman?
Yeah, Chappie just was a little bit tired after captain's run yesterday. So he was in the hammy, he's injured. It was either, we could risked it and possibly put him at risk and us at risk for missing him for longer, or safe option was to, just pull him out and get him right for next week.
So it's not, you've obviously sent him overseas to try to get that hamstring, both hamstrings fixed. Are you at all concerned that it's a problem?
No, I'd see this as a smart decision for his long-term health.
And having him and Walters both with hamstring awareness or an injury in the same week off the bye, is that just a coincidence, do you think?
I think so,
Yeah.
from what I know at the moment.
Josh Tracy doesn't like it, and especially in that second quarter, he's been such a great shot for goal.
Mhm.
Did you have to have a chat to him, or was that just a mulligan?
Mulligan, I think. Yeah, kicked a nice goal in the last, and he missed a couple, but like you said, it's not a theme. He's been kicking well for goals, so just let them ones go.
Holding the ball, how clear are you on that now?
I think it's evolving, and clarity. Well, I don't think anyone could say they're overly clear on it because we're still working. We're still finding the water level with it. Interpretation slightly changed. I don't think it's had a massive impact on the game. I'm not going to sit here and say it had a massive impact on that game either.
Did you feel the interpretation sort of changed a bit during this game?
I thought there was some umpiring decisions that were pretty red hot. But if I watch it again and I feel like I need clarification, I'll ask the umpiring department. They're always really clear and get back to you on the interpretation. So if we feel like we need it, we'll go there.
Just a quick one. I mean, on paper, your backline's been one of the best performing backlines that have come in. They're missing Norton, they're missing Darcy. Was it just a matter of just weight of numbers?
Weight of numbers and speed. And at the end, we got in our own heads and didn't work together. And they were running on top of the ground and full of confidence and pulling kicks to space, and they were just looked like they were really in sync. I would say that we hung our backs out to dry a bit today with the supply that was coming in and the way we defended up the ground.
Thank you.